time to play pool. Hey Credos, get ready for the next step in our midlife rec room makeover. Today we're going to assemble our brand new pool / ping pong / game table for the rec room. The shipment came in 2 very large heavy boxes. The first with the benches and what looked like corner panels, and everything else was in the other. My husband and my son, the muscle, are going to be coming down to help, and I have my moose slippers on so you know I'm serious and ready to work. We just got everything unpacked and we brought in the pool top, and I'm telling you, this is a beast. It took 2 full-grown men with me assisting, and we were lucky to get it in here. So get a crew to help you pull this in when it's time. We're gonna start the proper assembly. Got my husband Sam, my son Samson. The kit comes with this little mini inadequate Allen wrench. We're going to use a more substantial one from a different project. We've run into a problem with this leg. The holes in the boards don't seem to align with the base. We can't find holes, so yeah.
There.
That's a shoddy. Yeah, there's no
hole there.
So it was just covered with paper. It hadn't been cut through. So
Okay.
now we'll try again. So I'm just screwing in the feet. They just screw in. I'll snug them up, but notice they can be unscrewed partially to level the table, which we'll definitely need to do on our cement floor. We're close to wrapping up on the assembly of the base, and as soon as we're done with that, we'll just be assembling the benches. Look at that. Ta-da! The directions say to put something over the leg opening while you're screwing the little screws in the basket. But as we look at this, the baskets have a hole in the bottom. And I'm just imagining one of my grandsons dropping, a marble in that, and it's gonna drop right in the leg. So we're thinking about finding something to permanently cover the top of these legs so they're not just begging to have something thrown in them. So the openings are 4 5/8 inches square. My husband has a piece of masonite with white PVC coating he's gonna cut down to put on the 4 legs, adding a little time to our assembly. So we've got our little squares of masonite, double-sided sticky tape. We're gonna stick it on the leg just to keep random things from being dropped in by children and or teenagers and or young adults. It's not obvious from the manual, but if you look at the baskets, they actually have different size rims. These are longer, these are shorter. The 2 shorter ones are gonna go in the side pockets, and the 4 longer ones are gonna go in the corner pockets. The other thing to note is that they're gonna go in this way, not this way. This edge is gonna go over the cut top of the table. Now we need to put the little screws in to hold the baskets. So some of the parts are going to be inside the bench. So lift up the top to look for all the parts. Pool cues also. So this has been the most tedious part, is putting the bolts into the bench because the holes don't line up really nicely. So sometimes we've had to pull on the support board, pull it out to align the hole in the bench with the support. We're working on both benches here. Good to have more people. All right, this one's all tightened up. I'm gonna put the pad in. And I want to show you a feature that's nice. There's the nice pad. Now these hinges have shock absorbers, so they're soft close. They stay open when you open them, but they also have soft close, which is nice, won't smash little fingers easily. Also have this loop to open it up, good for storing the pieces and parts. So underneath the legs of the benches, they're just rubber, and that's going to be a mess pretty soon on our cement floor. So we're putting on just some of these plastic sliders underneath, make it slide more easily. So it comes with 2 pool cues. We're going to screw them together. We're going to see if they fit in the bench. We have a wall rack we'll use anyway, but we want to see if they fit in the bench when they're put together. Not sure about that. Oh yes, look at that. They will fit in the bench when put together. Now we'll get the other accessories. Of course, it comes with a box of balls. Ta-da. If you want to keep the balls in the box, they will also fit in the bench, and it closes nicely. It comes with a ball rack, it comes with chalk, it comes with a felt brush. For the other table covers, it comes with 2 ping pong paddles, 2 balls, a net, and the net holders. And it also has 2 supports to go on the table when you put the other tops on to give it support in the center. Now that we have the table positioned exactly where we want it, we're going to level the legs. And there's the assembled pool table. It's beautiful. We wanted a blue one. And one of the things we really like is that when it acts as a game table, it has these nice benches for seating. When it's a ping pong table or a pool table, they tuck right in underneath and don't get in the way. Now we're gonna put on the tabletop to see the ping pong side and the tabletop side. So what we're going to do is get some felt stick-on tabs to put on the ends so that when we're not using it and we just set it on the floor, it won't get scratched up or damaged. You want to place these supports in the middle of the table like so to support the weak end of the tabletop, which is the center or the hinge. So the tabletop has these dowels to attach it to the other side. Here's the ping pong configuration. We have a net to put on. Notice this is not a regulation ping pong table. It's a regulation pool table, but not a ping pong table. So here are the net attachments. Just gonna sandwich the top and then tighten up. It's pretty intuitive, and then the net will just stretch across. Just loops on. This is just a miniature fun. Don't use this for tournament play or to practice for your great tournament play. Tiny paddles. The handles are a little small, you can see. So it's a small paddle on a small table. My grandsons will love it. But our main purpose here was pool and tabletop for games, and it works for that just great. Here we go. Mini table, mini ping pong. I suggest you pull it apart before you try to flip it over, just to make sure you don't crack the dowels or something. And time.
2 hours.
2 hours with the three of us working together, mostly with these two. So thanks to my husband Sam and my son Samson for all their hard work and muscle. I think we are really going to enjoy this table, especially my kids. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and ring that notification bell. You can also follow along on Instagram at Midlife Credo. And join the Midlife Tribe on Facebook too, where we're thriving midlife without the crisis, but with lots of fun and games. Say bye.